Going to tell a story this week. So this is about coffee, but I'm going to make it about bikes, so bear with me. So there was probably 3 months ago where I walked into the office every morning, whether it was commuting in or driving in. After commute, I've really programmed my brain when I come in the morning, really wants coffee. So then when I drive in, obviously coffee, caffeine, I'm addicted, whatever, drugs. But there was this sequence of 8 days in a row where every morning I went in to get to our kitchen where we have, the community pot, and there's three pots of coffee. So there's strong, which is 2 bags, regular, and grog. So there's 3 opportunities. So there's 20 cups or something in one of those things. It's a lot of coffee. 8 days in a row, I walked into the office. All of them were empty. 7 days in a row, I made a whole pot of coffee. On day 8, I flipped all of them over and walked out and went to Starbucks because I was so just over it. I didn't want to be everybody's bitch anymore. I was tired of it. I felt like, what's the point of me doing this work for everyone when everyone's just going to take? So fast forward to last week, and an email comes out from our CFO, from our company. And all it says, it's now my number one. It is the top step of my podium for my professional emails in my entire career. All it said was, if you drink the last coffee, please make more. Simple, to the point. To me, that's perfect. It's coming from the chief financial officer for a big company. Because he had the exact same experience as I did, where 3 days in a row, he had to waste his time making coffee because he walked in and all of the carafes are empty and was tired of it. And it leads me to this point. So this week, we have the Great Stage Race Symposium. We're going to talk about BC Bike Race. We're going to talk about mountain bike stage racing. This week, we announced the Kentucky 6. So at England Idlewild on August 11th, right? August 11th is the date. A 6-hour race is going to be back in the Ohio Valley. So if you race mountain bikes, show up, be a part of it. Don't drink the last of the coffee. So this is where I try and make this make sense. There's so many people that rode the Tri-State 6-hour series, loved the series, got so much out of the series, made new friends, built bigger community, broadened their riding spectrum. They rode new trails. They did all this. They competed against themselves. And then the series folded. The series didn't fold because of financial reasons. The series folded because racers wanted too many categories, which required a bigger financial investment from the promoter, and nobody volunteered. No one showed up. No one made a new pot of coffee. So we're going to have this great conversation. This is probably going to air on Friday, so we had it last night. So if you didn't join us, you missed it. But we're going to have this great conversation about BC Bike Race, this epic multi-stage mountain bike race in beautiful parts of the country that allows them to show off all of their trail systems, the best trails that they have to offer in one of the best regions for mountain biking on the planet, and brings all of these people that love mountain biking together to bring more friends together and to make a community bigger. Everybody that I've talked to in doing our research for this talks about they have friends from all over the globe now that they met at BC Bike Race. We can have that in Cincinnati. We have more than enough trails to go to a different trail for a week and do cross-country events and do a stage race in the Ohio Valley. But we need people to show up, and we need people to do it, and we need people to be leaders and to make the damn pot of coffee. So that's where my head's at this week. I thought it was a great anecdote just from knowing our CFO. He's super dry, very similar sense of humor to mine. So I appreciate when stuff like that comes out. I also appreciate some good office bullying, I guess. You put the letter on the back of the toilet stall saying, please flush the toilets, which means that at some point somebody didn't do that. So anytime stuff like that comes out, I love it. It makes me so happy because it just means that adults are just big kids and still need to be told what to do. But regardless, get involved. How can you be a part of what's going on? How can you make your world better? We all have ideas to how, oh, it'd be great if we had this, or it'd be great if we had that, or it'd be great if we had this race. Cool. How can you be a part of making it? Like this Kentucky 6 is Brian and Megan Childress. They're almost single-handedly spearheading this entire campaign and involving other people to help them. That's what it takes. That's where this stuff happens. It doesn't come from, as we say all the time, like this Bilderberg group of people making all the decisions. It comes from people that are passionate and want to be involved and want to get their hands dirty and realize that sometimes to race, you have to work a race. So you can't race all the races and just continually take. So that's where my head's at this week. Hopefully you guys join us Thursday night. Hopefully Doug and I did amazing as MCs. And
we will do amazing.
We will. Future tense. We did amazing.
We did amazing.
We did amazing. Yes, we did amazing. Past tense. This is in the past, but in the future. If not, great conversation coming up this week. I think you guys are going to be really, really intrigued by this week's guest and guest after that. We have so many good people lined up. I'm so proud of the work that Doug and I are doing. I'm so proud of these conversations that we're having, and I'm so thankful that these people are saying yes to having conversations with us and then being willing to talk about some of the things that we want to talk about. So I'm privileged every week to come in here and be able to talk to really, really cool people that do amazing things and have amazing stories. So that's it for me. Notifications, comments, subscribe, review, interact, do whatever. Go to thegravellot.com. Find out more. Share it with your friends. Share this with your friends, whatever. Get involved. Volunteer for the Kentucky 6-hour race. Do something. Do something more than race. So that's it for me this week. This is John. Peace.